Well, hello there and a warm welcome to Vienna, Austria, the perfect setting for the inaugural Beach Volley Nations Cup for 2022. Austria and beach volleyball are a match made in heaven, and we have reached the semi-final stages of the men's competition. Well, Vienna under the lights, the Red Bull Beach Arena, the perfect host of this first Beach Volley Nations Cup for 2022. Welcome to Austria. Louis Lett here with you. It's a pleasure to bring you this magnificent event. 23 degrees, a wind certainly in the arena, 20 kilometers an hour, as enter Enrico Rossi and Mr. Skyball Adrian Karambula into the Lion's Den, because Martin Emakora and Maurits Pristaus will have this entire stadium behind them this evening. But if there is one team in World Beach Volleyball who will just about love being in the Lion's Den, it would be this Italian team. Enrico Rossi, the blocker of the pairing, kissing to the fans in the crowd. 29 years old now, the blocker, playing with Mr. Skyball, Adrian Karambula. Let's see what he's got up his sleeve here this evening. Always expect the unexpected. But for Martin Emakora, they are special moments for him and Maurits Pristaus. A second place in Espinho was a huge result for Austria, but these guys grew up watching the likes of Dopplerhorst play on the big stage. This evening is their time to play at the Red Bull Arena here at Stad Park. We have had 6 games. It's been a marathon of unbelievable volleyball. We've got 2 matches left. Italy versus Austria in this best of 3 matchup. Sylvain Drouot on the stand, Arina Kodovskova on the floor, and here we go. With Norway awaiting the winners of this one. And Enrico Rossi makes his way into the Red Bull Arena. The Olympian from 2020, 6'5", fast they run, expansive offense, just 1 win for him with Marco Caminati in Aalsmeer. But he's playing with this man. Not many more players more famous than Adrian Karambula in the world of beach volleyball. He's a 2-time Olympian now. He's played on the AVP. He's been really one of the most flamboyant characters of the game. The game wouldn't be the same without Karambula, and Karambula wouldn't be the same without the game. Born and raised in Uruguay before moving to the United States, and now representing Italy for some time. But what an evening. Austria, following in the footsteps of the likes of Clemens Doppler, Alex Horst, who have walked this trail for Austrian men's volleyball. Martin Olinak in the corner, the former coach of Poland and Germany as of late. But Emakora, 203, and a big thing this evening will be the height at the net that Emakora has at 203. He's much bigger than Rossi and Karambula, and with him is the right arm rocket, the man with the sweetest moustache in the game, Maurits Pristaus, 26 years old, and on the verge of becoming a father for the very first time. It's a big year for Maurits Pristaus, but this is a huge moment, coming out on centre court in front of a home crowd that adores him. And this team were absolutely incredible yesterday. They beat Poland to make this game. As off the hands, Emakora off to the perfect start. As Austria, as we said previously, making the most of the height that Emakora has. Just finding out, actually, last to know here in the commentary box, that this is the last game of the day. I'm just going to try and find out why that is for you. Certainly been a long day with 8 games in a row on the show court, but obviously Kotofava Nikolai supposed to come after this one, which at the moment I still think they certainly are supposed to come after this game. Maybe it's mixed information, but Plistaus from the left side is a good swing, but it's also a great break from Enrico Rossi, who then tries to get past Emakora, and Emakora is starting exactly how he finished yesterday, because against Poland, Austria was certainly the underdogs. Emakora Plistaus flew past Cantor Rudel, and Cantor Rudel have been on good form on the Challenge Tour, the Pro Tour. Wozniak Brill also fell away to Seidel Voller 16-14 in that third set. But Kotofava up against, as Nikolai up against Seidel Voller after this game here. Turn back, it's Karambula doing Karambula things. And that's turning the ball very, very late across the face of the net. And the thing that's so impressive is how Karambula turns the ball, the wizardry that he has, turning sharp angles fast, but with different contact points of the hand as well. He really is a magician of this game, of finding ways, being intuitive and innovative to score points. Rossi beaten through the block this time, no problem, says Karambula. But you just feel that as this game progresses, the Austrian fans are going to come alive. Miss from Rossi. And well, the Italians working on their own down there at the moment. No coaching staff, not attached to the federation, and also they've broken with the legend Ricardo Santos as their head coach as of late. Remember, there was a sort of team of 4 with Evandro and Alvaro Filo, but that team from Brazil have also split. So Ricardo has gone from having 2 teams to having no teams on the Pro Tour. Drifting, swinging backwards into the angle, Enrico Rossi. Emakora Plistaus with a good first end. Serve into the net from Rossi. And we saw last night in the women's competition, didn't we, what this home crowd does to these Austrian players. The women were insane. Schützenhofer-Platuschnik up against Müller-Tillman. It went to the very end and they did Austria proud, but this place was rocking. And you really feel that Moritz Plistaus and Emakora can get this crowd going. But Karambula with the sky ball. Look at the amount of spin on it, super short. Enrico Rossi, watch your head, big fella. And there's one that goes astray from Karambula. We don't see many misses from him in that sky ball, do we? Service to the inside, Karambula on 2. Tries to go to the line. The pass from Rossi is just too quick off the arms. And with that, Emakora Plistaus, who are in incredible form in world volleyball at the moment, 16th in the world after that second place in Espino, and 9th in Stade, 17th at the Rome World Championships. It just seems as if Martin Olinak has come in and done a very good job with the Austrians. Emakora flying into the red ball post, the scorer's box. But back to Olinak, was a big part of the German coaching team that took Tolle Wickler to vice world champions in Hamburg former coach of the likes of Fidgeleg Prudel back in the day. Kantor Wozniak as well. Oh, there's a bit of spice. Plistaus aced from Enrico Rossi. Plistaus, he's got a great arm on him. Knuckle this time. And over the top of Emakora. That's one way to beat him, is by knuckling over the top of the 2 meters, 3 centimeters. Emakora. The cut shot from Karambula, something that he's made this career out of from the inside, and in turn just has all these different tricks of the trade and decisions that go with it. Serve from the sideline to the inside. This would take away the sharp angles of Emakora. It's a very smart serve because it's very difficult to pass that ball straight, which is the natural angle of the arms there. And then Rossi is taking the line of Emakora. Emakora really didn't have anything back cross-body from there. Emakora the target once more. Coming in, facing the line, and it's a high contact point into the court for Austria. Great set from Plistaus. Well, for Rossi Karambula, they had a fantastic time qualifying for the Tokyo Olympics. Great time in Cancun. Karambula himself saying they got off the plane, realised it was a bit windy. Oh, what a cover! Talking about Karambula. He turns it back, baby line. Karambula firing up here with the cover and the transition. What a touch from the maestro. Going for the spin serve. What's a little bit of a slicing backspin serve from Karambula again. Always expect the unexpected, trying to get a fast touch off the arms, and he's getting crafty again. We go to the technical. And that's the one thing about Karambula. For as much flair and magic that he has, he's a gentleman. He just seems to be really annoying to play against because every contact is different, and he finds a way just to speed or slow down the ball to get past the blocker. He really is an anomaly in this sport. Italy lead by 1-0. Sorry, 11 points to 10 in this first set, sorry. My mistake. But we do have a great game on our hands here. as it's been a long but glorious day here at Stad Park. Moritz Pristaus, Martin Emakora, one of the biggest nights of their career on home sand. They produced the goods yesterday against Poland, but now they're up against the magician. But they do have this entire crowd rooting them on. Karambula goes with the sky ball. And it's a good one as well, but Pristaus just nudges it to the right-hand side. Oh, bounce from Pristaus. One of the gentlemen of the sport, Moritz Pristaus. And here comes the boom. Look at the Austrian fans, they absolutely love it. This was built out of Klagenfurt, moved to the Danube River for the Beach Major Series, and now we're in Vienna. Enrico Rossi. Karambula himself said earlier on in the week on his socials that there's no better place to play beach volleyball than Austria. Pristaus passing off the net, they're one down, and Moritz Pristaus, we talk about his ability to turn the ball and his great arm swing, and there's no better example than this. Coming in on an angle off the net and still trying to slide the ball away. Rossi's disappointed, but that was more of a very good swing from Pristaus from there than it was a poor block. Rip from Pristaus to the inside. Enrico Rossi, can he access the angle? Yes, no, who knows? The answer is yes, but is there a touch off the block? Who knows in that call as well. But serving straight, really trying to take the cross-court angles away from Rossi. That's just snuck in off the baseline. And it's Karambula again. That ball is in the back corner. Fast pass from Emakora, but in system, Rossi with the block. Moritz Pristaus, he's got a great tash, and he's got a great arm as well. I have no idea what this Austrian song is, but every time the in-venue presentation team play it, the crowd go nuts. Pass from Rossi. Cross line, Pristaus. We had some of those defenses from him yesterday against Poland where he just stays so low into the sand and stable, and he makes a great touch, but this time, Rossi brutal. That one win with Caminati for him. On the World Tour, but not forgetting how good a pairing Karambula Rangieri was for a time on the World Tour. Doesn't matter. Moritz Pristaus changes ends with a little bit of spice. And the Austrian fans are up once more. Pristaus on the turn, high, short arm swing. He's living and breathing it this evening, Pristaus. Big rip to the line. Karambula just makes that look easy. And I promise you it's less than that. Karambula reading everything off the ball so well. And again, it's the magic of Karambula. He's like the Walt Disney of beach volleyball. Makes a dig and then just creates something from nothing. Karambula out of bounds. And I mean, I think offensively you can think about Karambula using 7 or 8 different contact points throughout this game, or different tricks of the trade. It's crazy. (16-15). Well, this has been a very, very close opener, tense. The Austrian fans have been partying, having a fantastic time all day. As Karambula, knuckle this time. I mean, what we've seen from him before is come in angle and turn it away. Now we see him knuckle back to the line, and true craftsman. Karambula won the most entertaining player in 2019. I don't know how he hasn't won it every single year that there's been a most entertaining player. Rossi, good hands in the block. Second opportunity. Big Moritz Pristaus. Get it. And Pristaus has been faultless the last couple of days here. This team really were superb in Espino, the challenger, but yesterday we saw Emakora Pristaus against Cantor Rudel just demolish a very good team. Blocking from Emakora was there. The defense and serving, I mean, Pristaus ripped the sideline from the baseline a fair few times, and now they're also rocking and rolling, but the dummy two ball from Rossi, money, and again the knuckle to the sideline. Karambula. Problem is he's high enough to punish it. He can just have such great control off the knuckle. Ace! Enrico Rossi silences Vienna. And timeout from Emakora Pristaus.
Nach vorne zu gehen. Ja? Wenn er dich so ein bisschen überholt, der Kleine, ja, aber spring nicht zu ihm, bleib auf deiner Seite. Er schottet so viel kurz rüber. Und wenn du siehst, dass er ein bisschen, wenn du glaubst, er ist ein bisschen zu weit weg vom Ball, kannst du hin und wieder kurz lösen. Ja?
Yes, Austria. Klagenfurt started in 1997 for Austrian beach volleyball, and I think since that moment, beach volleyball's never been the same, has it really? And if you are a beach volleyball fan, I do heavily recommend coming to watch the sport in Austria. Good timeout. The jump man. Moritz Pristaus. And can Pristaus muster up a little bit of magic from the service line? It's an incredible pass from Karambula, but there's a handling call, a double touch against Enrico Rossi. And I mean, you have to take your hat off. The pass from Karambula, Pristaus serves absolute rockets. 19 all. Pristaus back to serve again. The level here is high. To the sideline, Moritz Pristaus misses by a millimetre, but a miss is a miss. Well, just like Christian Varenhorst Plistaus expecting a child very, very shortly. As Karambula puts Swan into the stars on set point to draw it level. It's the wrong side of the sideline, a phenomenal camera angle. Two missed serves in a row and nothing really changes. Amakora. Pressure. It's maybe the thing here for Austria. When it's going their way, no better place to be, but the pressure is on them now to side out, and they do. Karambula sweeping up, jumping into the angle, Enrico Rossi. Karambula's playing for the high line, but it's the short line from Amakora that does the damage, just out of reach from Mr. Skyball himself. What a pat to the line that is from Amakora. Moritz Plistaus serving at 21 all. Karambula slightly off the net, and that's an unbelievable swing from Karambula. Under all sorts of pressure, he's off the net, so in theory, you shouldn't really be able to turn the ball in those situations. But the way that Karambula's wrist can just turn 90 degrees without any effort at all means he can still put Moritz Plistaus under pressure. What a game. Thought last night was hectic. We might be having the similar sort of vibes tonight here. Oh, Enrico Rossi dive into the line. Karambula looks straight to the crowd, and the crowd go, hang on, we're not here to cheer you. But it's almost impossible not to be impressed. A late dive into the line from Enrico Rossi. Seals it, Amakora didn't see it. Looks straight up at the ball. Doesn't see Enrico Rossi dive the line. And my, oh my, what a game. Italy, 23-21, this game's far from over. Nicolai Cottofava, the other Italian team who beat the Beach Volley Vikings here earlier on in the week. That's the Beach Volley Vikings' first loss in Vienna. They've won here 3 years in a row. European champs, remember, last year as well. They're waiting in the final. Henrik Moll, Matthias Bernstein also playing some great volleyball this week. Vikings will be strong. Well, second set underway. Martin Amakora to serve. Talking to him yesterday, and he was just talking about how special this place is and the goosebumps that these players get playing here. But for Austrians, it just probably seems that even more special, doesn't it? Dopplerhorst taking that second in Vienna at the World Championships in 2017 is just one of those memories that sticks out for me, for Austrian memories on Austrian events. Actually, Clemens Doppler now playing with Thomas Kuhnert, who's just next to me in the stands, but off the hands of Enrico Rossi. It's a kill block early doors. Okay. Rossi has started cooking on gas already in this second set, so watch out. Karambula's already on form. 2-0 early break. Enrico Rossi taking matters into his own hands by silencing the crowd here in Vienna, putting the pressure not only on Emma-Cora Plistaus, but also on Robbie Seidel and Philip Valler. Karambula again just getting creative from the baseline, and wowza. We just don't know what to expect from him, do we? His partner Zoe Vergier-Dupree will be very happy with the Swiss women winning earlier on in the women's competition. Knuckle over line from Enrico Rossi. He's doing his fair share of work, isn't he, Rossi? Making the blocks and also at the same time just looking like he's comfortable in this arena on this stage. Plistaus and Emma-Cora have it all to do. They had their chances at the back end of the first. Emma-Cora from the pin, high off the hands of Rossi. Shrewd play. Plistaus is up for it as well. And just managed to see Plistaus' other half, Oda, Norwegian beach volleyball player who's... Well, it's exciting times for the couple as another beach volleyballing child is brought into the community and the fans are still loving it. Christian Van was also waiting for the phone call to become a father pretty quickly this week as Rossi comes back cross body and there's high fives all around. 5-2 the opening end. Spin serve from Karambula. Sets a little off, but blocking the line, blocking the angle, defending the line, leaving the seam open, and luckily Emma-Cora's earned the right to hammer through the seam because of his good work off the block earlier on. Slowly, slowly, Austria get their way back in. Moritz Plistaus goes for Rossi, and it's an aggressive pass, quick to the pin. And Emma-Cora sends the Austrian fans wild. Maybe into the net from Rossi. No matter what, it's a power block in the eyes of the Austrian fans. Plistaus, rocket arm. This time, serving straight on Karambula. Karambula siding out like a champion. One thing that Karambula, I mean, he makes everything look easy. Let's not lie about that, but Plistaus is one of the best jump serves I've seen. And he just sits in and takes the heat off the ball very quickly, Karambula, but Plistaus pushing the limits, Plistaus scoring. Slow start for Emma-Cora Plistaus. But now they're at the good end and they're having a little push. Plistaus, a cool, calm character of the sport. I imagine his heart is racing a little bit quicker here this evening. Oh, Emma-Cora has just made an outrageous touch. Rossi, though, puts one back in the sand. Enrico Rossi has blocked really nicely here. Plistaus just turns to the line from a cross-court approach. And in theory loses Rossi with his ability to turn the ball off speed. Rossi sort of preparing for the bang. And every time Austria score, they bring the crowd with them. Plistaus. It's a good touch. Karambula He's been stopped, but Rossi running the tempo play. Plistaus is there again. Over on 1, 2 ball Karambula. What a rally. Are you not entertained? Karambula on 2 seals it. Pretty spectacular work from all 4 of them though. Emakora from the right side. Oh, Karambula on 2 knees. Makes a play from somewhere. Hey, we've seen that one before. The big sky ball instead of a free ball play from Karambula. We saw that at the World Championships on Mirko Gerson. Andrew Heydrich, didn't we, in 2019? But the net touch had already come from Enrico Rossi, so too little too late, 1-point game. Reverse play, quick tempo for Rossi. Knows exactly what they're trying to do. Run the blocker, try and beat him to the line. Rossi's missed a couple of side outs now, and net touch as well. And you can hear the Austrian fans purring for Plistaus and Emakora as well. Chasing in Emakora. They know that Rossi's under the pump a little bit, breaking on the cut shot from Enrico Rossi, and Rossi just gets up, hangs and bangs. Karambula with the spin serve. It's a good spin serve as well. Bump set from Plistaus, can't get his hands on it, but again, being high into the seam is working at times when the Italians start to spring in to the line and the angle. They leave the seam open. Oh, it's over the top actually. That's a much better camera angle to see what's going on. Slight miss from Rossi, but small margins. Plistaus spin serving. Good serve on Rossi. It's into a good spot though all the same. Emakora knew that ball was coming back to the line. Austria sneak their way into the lead. Maybe off the little fingernail of Emakora would not matter, would it? Martin Emakora with another block on Rossi. I cannot believe it. It's a 2-point game. Again, long angle, wider play, tempo. Rossi can't side out at the moment, he can now. And that brings Italy back to 1 to the timeout, and that'll do it. But the thing is, Austria are asking all sorts of questions of Enrico Rossi. He's trying to move the ball outside, inside, reverse. And Austria seem to have his number for the time being, although let's see what happens. In the second half of set 2, could we have another game? Another matchup between 2 great nations that goes all the way to a golden set. We're going to have to wait and see. Enrico Rossi serving. Austrian fans have spent the majority of this game on their feet, and they really do have something to stand and applaud, but they're a little bit out of rhythm here. Karambula's, oh. Okay. He's going to ask the question here. He's just got the daggers from Karambula. And the ruling is if it's a hard-driven ball, Karambula will feel that he's allowed to play overhand defense to that one. The disagreement potentially is whether it was a hard-driven ball. The handling rules are changing as this season progresses as well, so maybe there's just a little bit of a misunderstanding, but everything going the way of Emakora Plistaus. 2-point lead. Emakora Plistaus sweeps the line. Everything going the way of Moritz Plistaus and Martin Emakora. They can't quite believe it. Late move into the line. The sand monster got the legs of Plistaus, but not the platform. Tongues out for Emakora. Timeout, Italy.
Das gleiche wie in der Defense gerade. Chiudiamo, siamo pari, non facciamo quest'altra cagata qua. Non abbiamo tante chance.
Aber ruhiger. Ja, der Ball hier, den hat ihn halt so, also den langen.
Ja, okay.
Hat ihn ein bisschen ins Kreuz bekommen, war so und dann kann er dann nicht mehr schnell spielen.
Wow. What an atmosphere. Martin Olinet working so hard through the technical as well. Here we go, Vienna. Fire us up, Moritz Plistaus. It's another dig. Olinet working through the footwork with Plistaus on the side, but the transition bang is fire. Are we going to three? Will potentially be confirmed very soon unless Enrico Rossi and Karambula find their way again. They're making a lot of digs and blocks here. Emakora Plistaus just scampers on in. Plistaus moves into the angle late. Emakora moving into the line very late. But the swing off speed to the sideline, just about sharp enough to miss the big hands of Emakora. Plistaus, what a touch. Moritz Plistaus is digging everything. Eating Italian offense for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Moritz Plistaus. They love it. It's an evening of dreams for the Austrians. Great pass from Rossi, just stays real stable, and offensively, Plistaus has really stood up to the task. Rossi has to do something very good to beat him, but he misses the sideline with the wrist away swing. Rossi. The cut shot back. The flipper from Plistaus. And it's taken something on a very sharp angle to beat Moritz Plistaus there. Everything he's tried to bang away, it's been easy for him. Austria just seemed to improve dramatically on home sand, and again, as soon as the pass is into a good zone, Emakora will keep all of his 2-3 cm height, plus a pretty good vertical. And Rossi will struggle with the height that Emakora plays at. That baby line from Enrico Rossi. Moritz Plistaus. His vertical is very, very high, the jump man. But have a look at his arm, he's so high in the air. And that cross line is world class from Plistaus. Everything faces the cross. His elbow stays high, his frame stays real solid, and his arms come through. Ace from Plistaus. He's a man on a mission. And the court is getting bigger and bigger for Enrico Rossi. Well, Emakora Plistaus lost out to Brewoziak in that final in Espino. Brewoziak had won 3 challenge events this year, but they are firing. Moritz Plistaus yet again. The atmosphere is absolutely unbelievable. Plistaus serving. 7 set points. Italy haven't had many answers. Rossi makes it look easy there though. And it's Emakora. If it's not Plistaus, it's Emakora doing the blocking work. Italy have been rocked here. And the stadium is doing a fair bit of rocking as well. Martin Emakora, the double up into the line from the Austrians. He says, how about that, ladies and gentlemen? Let's go to 3. Here we go. Why not? 21-13 in set 2. And if it's not the crowd making the stadium rock, it's the speakers. As we have a look at the downward spikes of Italy. As Johnny Depp hammers around a lot of the attacks through the middle. Unsure if that's actually Enrico Rossi attacking on the back, 31%, or whether it's Carambula. But Enrico Rossi struggled to find solutions through any of those areas. Well, the fans are ready for this 3rd set. Carambula trying to run the 2-ball dummy. Jump set, Enrico Rossi on the reverse. In turn, Emakora, being the bigger blocker here, has to move 7 or 8 meters, and it makes it difficult for him to get set and penetrate over the net. Good offense from Rossi Carambula. They're a team of incredible experience, and in turn, they will come back, and what a serve! Carambula, Mr. Skyball. Just keeping his cool. Emakora knows he's been beaten by something marvelous. Emakora put to the sand again, but he is in rhythm here, and he is high. Have a listen. Do have to take the headset off at times just to take in this incredible atmosphere in Vienna. Oh, what a serve, Pristaus! This evening is Pristaus' evening in Vienna. It's an unbelievable reaction from Enrico Rossi, but the heat on the serve was too much. Pristaus' spin serve here has been another level. We've seen it multiple times on the World Tour, but this is some of the best that we've seen from him. Rossi, side out again through that back set. Maybe it was the 31% that we saw on the Hawkeye graphic a minute ago. Both times he's run that back set though, he's gone cross body, and I think Emakora, well, that picture tells us everything. Emakora knows it's coming cross body. He just hasn't quite got the right line of the block that he would have wanted, and therefore he's been beaten by Rossi. Let's hope Enrico Rossi's okay, because the one thing we really, really want to see is the end of this one. How amazing is it to see the coaches on the side delivering messages? Something that's been talked about by the International Coaches Commission, Association, multiple times, and I mean, it has a lot of pros, a few cons as well, with, like this evening, Italy don't have a coach with them, but it's been great to hear the coaches speak on the side with the microphones down there court side, picking up everything for us. Look at the Austrians, they just don't want to sit down, do they? The beers are still flowing, the music's still pumping. King of the court jersey there in the middle. Taped up Rossi. Bit of support for the thumb. But let's just listen to the crowd. These are the evenings to savour. Spread block. Pristaus did not know where that was. Rossi, no idea. But Pristaus just stayed high with the hammer. And it was a big spread block taking the ball from Rossi. And that means that the head is unprotected. It's been unfortunate, really. He had every other angle covered apart from the forehead. From the inside, Rossi. Is there a touch? No. No touch off the hands of Emakora. Let's have another look here. Charging in. The contact was more of a float serve, or the wrist just coming underneath the ball. Challenge from Rossi Carambula. Had the fair share of tussles with the Federation in the past, and have really earned their spot in the world's elite multiple times over. Was there a touch is the question. Oh, how about the left hand? Was there a touch off the left hand? Emakora, yes there was. Great challenge from the Italians. Rossi Carambula. They get a few boos and hisses. The crowd are trying to go and distract the sky ball of Carambula. Adrian Carambula's got the crowd against the sky ball, but he's ripped one to the stars. Pristaus looking for a side out, Rossi. And that's one way to stop the boos and the hisses. Carambula's got a bone to pick with the referee here. He's told to move back. Fire. The boos and the hisses of the Austrian crowd do not distract that man. Carambula again. Emakora Block from Rossi, the sky ball, bringing the block of Rossi into the game, and with that challenge a moment ago, it's a 3-point swing for Rossi Carambula. The sky ball is doing the business. The block of Rossi working in fantastic partnership. The set's a little bit tight there. You never really want to be the bigger player in a joust. Rossi can just push up against the hands. Digging deep now, Austria.
Nächste, weiter.
Die ersten 2 Kontakte genauer. Ja.
Let's go.
What a game. Can the crowds help push Emakora Plistaus over the line? The second set was a great performance from them, but you have to say, Carambula's sky ball, it's another one to the stars. Plistaus, it's so short to the net that Plistaus has to bring it back off, and there's just a thumb up of respect from Carambula because he realizes that was about as good a sky ball as he has in the locker. Look how high it is, but look how short it drops to the net. Plistaus has to judge that one perfectly, but then turn and crank one to the sideline. The jump serve that was firing isn't quite firing on all cylinders in set 3. But ebbs and flows for both teams, and there's still time for Austria, but Emakora needs to find the pass. The set is great, it's too tight though. Enrico Rossi has just turned up in this set and made 3 or 4 blocks. Yes, the set is pretty tight, the blocker's game, but he still has to be there. Still has to be disciplined with the right line and good vision. And he is, every single time, coming clutch. Emakora. Oh, headshot. Jump set, reverse. And finally, the play works again. Interesting from Rossi in this game of chess. We've seen him just trigger back, angle twice there, and that's what you feel Austria will play for, but he's got the line off that ball. If the set is wide enough and it goes across the shoulder of the spiker, then it's all good. And at the moment for the Italians, it is all good. Nikolai Kodafava waiting for their chance to upset Austria as well. Touch from Rossi. Well, no touch from Rossi, and 4 touches called. And the Austrian dreams are fading away here. No touch from Rossi. Well, the Austrian fans are going to give everything they've got. Plistaus and Emakora certainly putting a shift in here. They're improving fast on this world tour. Reverse knuckle is a good one. Oh, Carambula. A bit of magic from Italy, but it's well seen from Austria in transition. And I mean, the knuckle set from Carambula was on another level. You look around and the crowd is smiling at what's happening around this match right now. Plistaus goes for the bang in transition. Emakora, tomahawk cover. Pristos in the right spot yet again. Pristos in the right spot yet again. Oh! Enrico Rossi gets the big bow and the hand slap from Karambula. Block of the game here. Rossi's foot speed has to be electric there to get the press. We're going to have another look. Yes, Enrico Rossi, one of the moments of the day so far. Pristos runs the back. This time it works. Last chance saloon, really. It's a long way back from here. Pristos and Emakora will know that the odds are heavily stacked against them, but at the same time, they are going to put everything into it. That's the cut shot set that Karambula's been working on for a while. Fortunately, the pass from Enrico Rossi was leaked a little bit to the right, and Karambula says, my bad. Maybe just open the door here for Austria. Emakora in rhythm, calm with the touch of the ball going high again over the top of Enrico Rossi. You gotta love it. Beach volleyball at its finest here in Vienna. You wouldn't want to be anywhere else if you're part of this community at this moment in time, and these fans. There's a bit of a Moritz Pristos tash in the stadium there down the bottom left. Timeout now from the Italians.
Sonst vorne früh mitspringen.
Slow clap, the Viking clap. But we've seen Anders, Moll and Christian Soren get running time after time. Is that going to help? This late onslaught from Austria, fast play, Emakora is too good. The setting there from Karambula won't be noticed by many, but this tempo here is a fast pass, a fast set, and that sort of tempo is always going to be tough to play against for Emakora. Emakora off of Rossi. They stay alive here. Emakora Pristos pushing. Pristos' jump serve has been one of the biggest weapons for this Austrian team throughout this competition. But Enrico Rossi, slow with the side out in the previous set, starting to rise again with a hammer into the angle. Good work to get back up again and drive back through, work away from the block of Emakora. Pristos has been everywhere, but that was too heavy artillery from Rossi. Emakora. Again. Match point down. Delivers. And it's now or never for Martin Emakora. And Moritz Pristos, 4 match points still for Rossi Karambula. 2 ball. Karambula smuggles one over. Says, I've got this. Mr. Skyball, super tight. Karambula hammers through the angle, and it's the Italians that upset the Austrians here in the opening match of this gold medal contest of Beach Volley Nations Cup 2022. What an encounter. Karambula Rossi do it in 3. And it was a game that had everything. 23-21, 13-21, 15-10. Maurice Pristaus, Martin Emakora have done themselves and their country proud. They still might be needed if it goes to a golden set, although Robbie Seidel and Philip Valler are next up against Paolo Nicolai and Samuele Cotofava. What a game that's going to be. There are the stats, nothing between them really, let's be honest. More errors from the Italians. That second set got away from them, didn't it? So that's why Emakora Pristaus have more points. The winner attacks exactly the same. So it goes down now to the second match of the evening. Paolo Nicolai, Samuele Cotofava. They've already beaten Anders Moe and Christian Sorum this week. As we have a look at some highlights from another entertaining day. Game 7 over and done with from Vienna. Really is a pleasure to broadcast this magnificent event to you. Can Italy steal it 2-2, or will Austria make it 1-1 and send this contest to a golden set at the Red Bull Beach Arena? We'll have to find out, but from us for the moment, we'll leave you with some pictures of a great match between Austria and Italy, and we'll see you again soon.
Der Nationen, da braucht man mehr als nur einen Punkt. Flo, du weißt, wovon ich rede.
Oh ja, Flotte, ich habe mitgeschrieben. Italien ist jetzt einen vorne. Aber das war schon zuerst im Goldmedal-Match der Ladies so. Da war Deutschland vorne, die Schweiz kam zurück. Die Schweiz hat den Golden Set als siegreiche Nation überstanden. Jetzt steht Österreich mit dem Rücken zur Wand. Jetzt kommt das beste italienische Team. Aber auch Österreich schickt das stärkste heimische Team in den Schlagabtausch. Italien hat mit einem Angriff angeschlagen, mit einem Punkt, und jetzt die Entscheidung. Wenn den Italienern auch dieser Spielsieg gelingt, sind sie durch und spielen morgen um Gold. Wenn Österreich dieser Spielsieg gelingt, dann gibt es einen Ausgleich und einen Golden Set. Und dann ist wieder alles offen, wer morgen um Gold und wer um Bronze spielt. In wenigen Augenblicken kommen die Jungs hier herein. Selbstläufer ist heute keiner mit dabei. Hier beim 1 CEV BeachVolley Nationencup. Selbstläufer ist es keiner. Aber was für ein vollgepackter Center Court, das eben erst war. Und wenn der wieder die Energie aufnimmt, wer weiß. 1 minute to the arrival of the players. Letztes Mal, am 5. Tag dieser Europameisterschaft der Nationen, ein langer Tag, greifen wir zur Eröffnungsfanfare. The best Italian beach volleyball team. Please welcome Samuele Cottafava and Paolo Nicolai. Und das sind die Überflieger. Die Nummer 1 Österreichs, die amtierenden Staatsmeister Robin Rob Simon und Philipp Phil Voller. Mehr als nur positiv überrascht. Er ist brandgefährlich. Er ist abgebrüht und das wieder seit 22 Jahren. Und es wird sicher ähnlich spannend wie zuvor. Was nach Rossi war die Frage des Spiels zuvor und jetzt stellt sich vermutlich die Frage, was nach dem Cottafava? Weil er ist neu in diesem Betrieb und er ist die große Unbekannte, die aber im Laufe dieses Turniers schon groß aufgezeigt hat. Kommt aus Volleyball, hat schon einige Goldene geholt auf der World Tour, bei Einsternturnieren, Bronze in Sofia geholt. Der Mann ist gefährlich, der ist Linkshänder, der ist freudig. Aber Österreich setzt alles dagegen. Und bisher, was in diesem Nationencup in einem Baller, beide Teams, wenn im Moment gewonnen haben, haben Rob und Phil gewonnen. Wenn im Moment davor verloren haben, haben Rob und Phil verloren. Aber schaut euch das jetzt an. Wird doch keiner reingeschlagen. Und da weiß man jetzt, das ist die Chance für Rot-Weiß auf. Das Ding ist noch nicht gehabt. Da geht vermutlich noch was. Auch wenn es der Papierformat eine richtige Herkulesaufgabe ist. Das Team findet zueinander. Normalerweise ist man Gegner, auch beim Nationencup. Da steht man hinter sich. Da steht man hintereinander. Da steht man im anderen Team. Helfen zur Seite. Sie können jetzt nur die Daumen drücken. Sie können alles sehen. Und draußen für das Spiel gewinnen. Und die beiden haben sie jetzt in der Hand. Und wir wünschen den Jungs, die so unfassbar locker und auch losspielen können, auch wenn es richtig heiß und eng zur Sache geht. Einfach alles Gute, dass sie das Maximum in dem Spiel abrufen können. Dass sie das liefern können, was wir
Well, hello there and welcome to the inaugural Beach Volley Nations Cup. For the very first time, 2 teams per nation battle it out to see who will become the first ever gold medalist of this brand new concept. Vienna, the perfect host of this magnificent event. Well, it's game 8 of the day at the Red Bull Beach Arena. And it's a huge, huge matchup for the Austrian beach volleyball community and all of the fans that have rammed into this arena. Slight wind in the stadium, 22 degrees Celsius as come of the hour, come of Robbie Seidel and Philip Valle. They have to overcome one of the best teams in the world in Samuele Cottafava and Paolo Nicolai. Well, Paolo Nicolai. Best blocker in the world 2016, best defensive player 2014. I mean, this man has won European championships, he's won on the world tour, he's a true legend of the game, and having played with Daniele Lupo for so long, it was a shock to hear that they were ending after last season, but enter the young Samuele Cottafava, the southpaw, who's just jumped in to the place of Lupo, and they've started winning competitions already in Jurmala earlier on in the Elite 16. But tonight, listen to the roar for Robbie Seidel and Philip Valle. They come into the arena fired up to perform, and they need to, because for Seidel Valle, they have to win to send this game to a golden set. Karambula Rossi grinding out a 2-1 victory in the Lions' Den against Pristal Semakora moments ago. Agils Tizanov, the first referee on the stand for this one. And Martin Heisel from Belgium, the second referee. Well, this is it, Seidel Valle, one of the smaller teams on the world tour, but my word, are they disciplined, are they organised, and Valle at 6'1" jumps out the gym, but Robbie Seidel at 6'3" is also great hands in the block. But first of all, it's time to meet the Italians. And what a season for that man there, Samuele Cottafava. The win in Jurmala was just mind-blowing from seed 13 out of the qualifier. He performed so well. They've also beaten the Beach Volley Vikings this week, this pairing. The first time the Vikings have lost in Vienna, 3 straight competition victories. But playing next to him is this man. He's a legend in my eyes and in the eyes of the beach volleyballing community. Paolo Nicolai makes his way into the Red Bull Beach Arena, a 3-time Olympian, a silver medalist from the Rio Olympics with Daniele Lupo. And he's still performing at the highest level. The Italians currently 5th in the world ranking. Austria at 14. A handful of 9ths on the world tour. 5th in Doha was a great result, but everything else a 9th this season, from Rosarito to Itapema, but it doesn't matter on the big occasion. And Robin Seidel, 32 years old. 1 meter, 90 centimeters, the 2 wins. With that man there, Philip Valle. One of those in Hayang in 2018, the other one in Baden in 2020. Spoke to him earlier on, and he's so happy in his volleyball. He's so prepared for this moment, Philip Valle. And like we've said about all Austrian teams, these are the moments that they really dream of. The days of Dopplerhorst taking a 2nd place at the World Championships, the days of seeing Klagenfurt absolutely rocking. But this time is their time. And we'll see them again tomorrow no matter what. But will it be playing for bronze or will it be playing for gold? Italy lead the series 1-0. And it's going to be Valla that serves the first ball to Samuele Cotofava, and he runs this fast tempo offense, which is really fun to watch. He might not hit lots of balls, Cotofava. He might just play off speed and play with a fast arm, but the aim of this game is to play quickly, and I think we're seeing some of the best of Paolo Nicolai in this mentoring role, but also he's a fantastic setter of the ball and someone who can really move the ball around for Cotofava. Nicolai playing defense, surely. Oh, maybe not. Austria on the scoreboard. Well, last time out, Italy, I mean, after that win in Jurmala, took a 17th in Stad. Shows how open the elite level really is at the moment. But one thing you know about Robbie Seidel is he might not be the biggest in the world when it comes to blocking, but his hands are in the right place 99.9% of the time. Seidel, who played with Sandy Huber in 2016. Expansive, flamboyant game, entertaining characters. Sandy Huber still having a good run with Christoph Dressler. Seidel Valla beat Cantor Rudel in Stad and then fell out at the next round to Perisic and Schreiner. That's no mean feat, Perisic and Schreiner. Such a strong side, but they've started well here, and in turn, maybe they can keep applying pressure onto Nicolai and Cotofava. Cotofava beat him to the outside arm. The speed. Cotofava gets one off the top of the hands, omitted by Robbie Seidel. You've got to love it. Against the Beach Volley Vikings, the tempo certainly caused some issues for Mol Sodom. But signing out so far, Seidel Valla just nudging their way into this game. Seidel passing to the inside, just has a little look, nothing too quick, but the turn of the ball off the inside hand. It's a great swing from Robbie Seidel. You gotta love it. This time they have to play high. Oh, away from the body, Samuele. Nice turn to the line from him. Not gonna play quick when the first pass is a little bit out of sync. Shows he can go off body. Valla not so happy with that one, but Paolo Nicolai. Turning away. Seidel started nicely here with the cross body and then trying to go away from the body as well to show variation, but misses the sideline this time around. Almost a dummy two ball there from Valla, but first win for Nicolai Lupo was Fusao in 2014, and even before that they were making waves on the World Tour, and always remember them knocking out Phil Dalhouser and Todd Rogers out of the London Olympics in 2012, with Rogers and Dalhouser having won the previous Olympics in Beijing in 2008. They out Phil and Todd because there was a lot of comparisons between the two, especially being coached by Mike Dodd as well, one of the true characters of the game over in the USA, a legend of the game as well. But Cotofava just rushes that ball on, and Nicolai to the seam, and he doesn't get many balls, Nicolai, but when he does, he doesn't have to pass perfectly. Very humble, genuine gentleman of a man, Paolo Nicolai. Service error. At the same time, you're going to have to feel that they're going to have to serve fast and accurate here, because they'll know, Austria, that the height of the block will maybe be a problem at times, even though the fast offense from Italy will maybe take away some of their physicality at times. But at the Robbie Seidel just looks in the zone, doesn't he? Seen him chop one, seen him play to the line, see him just have a look and go through the seam this time, and, well, 7s at the change of ends. I think this is going to be great. And every time I've said that today, I haven't really been wrong. Although I've said it almost every game, because every game is giving us the entertainment that we certainly craved here. Another miss serve won't do any favours for Austria, but maybe won't do them any harm either. Robbie Seidel. Every sideline. Get it, Robbie, you good thing. Pass on an angle, couple of looks. We saw him brush the inside of Codafava beforehand. Now he goes to the sideline. Codafava. You have to say it's a great chance for Italy here, because they are in the top 5 teams in the world. It means they can't play the Challenge Tour events, and they're probably craving playing a few more events to find their consistency in a competitive way, just for the reason they've had so much success very quickly. They haven't really had a chance to really mold things maybe as they would like, and that potentially is why they took that 17th inch star. Paolo Nicolai gets one eventually on Robbie Seidel. Good hands. Late turn of the ball, net touch against Paolo Nicolai anyway. Well, Paolo Nicolai and Daniele Lupo played 92 competitions together. 7 wins for that Italian pairing, and at the same time, not quite as many as the likes of Kantor Wozniak, who also split up last year with 101 events, but one of the best teams of this generation, winning European Championships and going the whole way. Nicolai is starting to really figure things out here. Seidel again, ball's inside, it's a joust. He's just taken everything, Paolo Nicolai. Codafava misses a serve, so we go to the technical timeout. 1 point difference. And really, Austria starting well here. For many, the underdog at 14 in the world, up against the 5th ranked team in Paolo Nicolai and Samuele Codafava, who, remember, were victorious in Jurmala on the Elite 16 already this year. The legend now, Paolo Nicolai, teaming up and sharing all that experience with the promising Codafava. Seems to be a match, that's for certain. But can they get Italy over the line here against Austria in Austria. They've had some fantastic results. That win in Jurmala was it a surprise for some? Yes. I mean, Paolo Nicolai will know how to win tournaments. We learned that day that Samuele Cotofava certainly knows how to win tournaments. Side out incredibly well, and I mean, a couple of teams missing, but it was a pretty full draw. Fast play, Cotofava goes high off the hands. It's great work off the ball from Seidel, but the ball's a little bit quick for Valle. And this quick play doesn't mean they're going to kill everything, but they are always going to put the opposition under pressure. Cotofava can only go to the line there, but the ball's drifting and so's the block, and just builds the pressure on Valle for the second touch. Nikolai Cotofava beat Sharif and Ahmed in that final, 15-12 in a third setter, and Cotofava got set a lot of the balls there. Can't dig that one though. Too hot to handle from Rob Seidel. Standing shot from Nicolai, well seen. He's watching everything there, Philip Valle, watching the body language of one of the GOATs of this game. And then they call for a little bit of calm. Austria, it's going to be tough to be calm in this Red Bull Beach Arena, let me tell you. I've been trying to stay calm all day myself. Well, in that final of the Elite 16, the side-out percentage of Cotofava was 83%. 5 breaks for the Italians as well, but Cotofava can't side out here. Paolo Nicolai thinks he's won the point. Austria think they've won the point. It is Italy that's won the point, which means I'm in the wrong. Must be a net touch. I mean, when Cotofava's siding out at those sorts of breaks against the likes of Sharif and Ahmed, then you know that you've got a real star on your hands. Daniele Lupo playing with Ranieri now, but there was also rumours that Nicolai might just pair up with Karambula, which would be a crazy combination, but never happened in the end. Diving into the angle, he saw everything. He took absolutely everything. Paolo Nicolai. Gotta love it. Sees the approach line in the angle, and when you're that far into the cross court with your approach, it's very difficult to play the ball back to the line. So, oh, what a chop that is. Off the net, Nicolai has a little curse to himself, potentially because he didn't make the break that he should have done. The passing set was slightly out. There's a deceleration in the approach of Robbie Seidel. Nicolai has told me before himself that the biggest challenge of a blocker is to keep your eye on everything, the pass of the set of the ball as well, but Nicolai is now the service target, and Nicolai sides out, keeps the 2-point lead here. They've been good value, haven't they? Good dig from Cotofava. What a set that is from Paolo Nicolai. He's under pressure, and all he does is just lift the ball so Cotofava can have his rhythm back and have a look through the net. And Valle has not been served a lot today, but that chop shot was seen really nicely. He's so high, isn't he, Cotofava? He's 6'4", but that arm extends to the highest point, and it's very difficult for Robbie Seidel in that situation, slightly smaller than the Italian. Manolinak is back in action, court side.
Alles, was wir ein bisschen dichter am Netz haben, wenn es jetzt nicht ganz genau in der Mitte ist, dann geht der Kleine nach vorne. Beide Katzen, die er jetzt verteidigt hat, der macht halt Raum zu und er geht nur auf den Platz.
What an atmosphere. Austria trail by 3 in this first set. What a dig. Kottefava-Canny. This time the set's a little bit fast. The knuckle is good though. And when the set is fast, the knuckle is quick to go with it. And that's a smart play from the young man. Samuele Kottefava from Modena. For those who follow your indoor volleyball will know that it's a big part of the world volleyball-wise, and that's outrageous control. Maybe the play of this game for me so far. Sideline valor. Italy will give him that swing all day long. Serving short to the inside again. Sort of one of those plays that's difficult to access the cross-court angle from there, but the rip to the line, breaking into the soft shot was Paolo Nicolai. Kottefava. Ow. Something he's got in abundance is that sort of a way off-body swing. Fast arm, fast set. And that's one of the swings that you just cannot stop. He's facing so to the line. The tempo of the play is so quick, and not only do they move the ball, he moves the arm as well, which is double trouble. And this first set is almost signed, sealed, delivered. Kottefava Nicolai, 19-14. Rare error from Kottefava, going for the challenge. Just checking if they're checking the ball was in or out. Is a challenge that they would like to contest, or the decision that they would like to contest here. Big moments for Austria, really. Trailing by 4. Been impressed though, even though they're trailing by 4 by Salovana. Is it in, is it out? This is going to show us the ball is certainly out. Nice challenge from the Italians all the same, but Kottefava out of system. They have to play the slow ball from here, but it is quite quick out of system. Great cover. Jump set Nicolai. Pokey. It's all just too much. Too fast from the Italians, unsettling the Austrians. At every single concept of this game, the way they're playing is exciting. Paolo Nicolai, rejuvenated at the age of 34, creative man. Smiles on the faces of the Italian teammates. And you gotta love what you're seeing. Daniele Lupo played so long, running from the middle with higher sets, working with the line a lot. Now Kottefava is just running all over the place, but that's outrageous. Robbie Seidel saves the first set point, showing the line and then just chopping it back to the cut shot. I like it. They have it. First set goes the way of Italy. Paolo Nicolai, Samuele Cottafava take it. And really it's been comfortable, but Austria have been fired up and they've played well, but they've just been subdued from Nicolai here, who teamed up with Francesco Giantoletto first to play in the World Championship in 2006 at under 21 level. There's the confirmation of the score, 21-16, the lights are off. Here we go. What a spectacle. Well, serve placement key here, as Cottafava's got most of the ball for the Italians. 93 Ks, the top serve. Cottafava, Nicolai, been solid. No aces by the looks of that from the Austrians either. Great pictures and graphics. Unbelievable atmosphere here in Austria. I think it's just about to go off. There we go. Paolo Nicolai and Daniele Lupo last won their last CEV event as European Championship final in 2017 in Jomala, beating the home favourite Samoilov Smedins in that final. Brower Musen taking a third that year. They also won BN European champs the year before. Remember that game well. Krasilnikov, Semenov in the final. Really a dominating force in European volleyball alongside the likes of Brower Musen, Krasilnikov, Semenov. And then the Vikings popped up and everything changed. They started winning every single week and they've won 4 in a row. Cottafava. I mean, the foot speed is great, but the setting is just constantly a great tempo. It just sits up and it really does allow Cottafava to run fast towards his partner and bang different angles and options. He can go off the hands, he can do whatever he wants. Robbie Seidel. A pass might not be perfect, but his approach work was glorious. But they need to up their service, you'd say, a little bit here if they really want to disrupt. Oh, it doesn't matter, just serve him to the inside. The fast feed of Seidel. He's just trying to get out to the antenna as quick as he possibly can here. They know it's coming from Cottafava. What a run and what a dive back into the angle. Mind block. Maybe there's a bit more left in the tank for Austria here, because Italy are one set away from making the gold medal match and creating what would be a huge matchup against the Beach Volley Vikings. Cottafava and Nicolai up against Anders Mol, Christian Soreman at the same time. Miss serve. Matthias Bernstein would play with Henrik Mol against Karambula Rossi. Perfect either way, but imagine if Austria get there. This place would be wild. They've got it all to do. They are the underdogs here. My word, what a dig from Philip Valle. Can he do it again? Yes, he can. On the turn, Seidel. Nicolai is there, though. You have to say the defensive positions that both teams are taking up are very aggressive. Gone are the days where really players just sit on the line with the block and play on the angle for a defender, because it's just too high level. Cross line. Seidel Volley lead by 2. The crowd is starting to rise once more here in Austria. Oh! Robbie Seidel rains down some pain. Samuele Cottafava is going to take some healing after that one. Jumping into the angle. And as we said, it's not the biggest, but 99.9% of the time, he's in the right place at the right time. You gotta love that. Samuele Cottafava running tempo to the stick. Robbie Seidel again. Austria on their feet for Robbie Seidel. Cottafava has been monster blocked. 2 balls in a row, 1 to the angle, 1 to the cross line. Seidel baits the line, he leaves a slither open, and then he takes the slither away. He can't believe it. Buzzing. Game on, 7-3.
Una fase di volo, le due murate sono differenti. La prima devi eseguire meglio, il tirato chiuso va al centro del campo, devi cercare di essere un po' più penetrante. La seconda è il gioco che vuole lui, perché lui ha una fase di volo lunga, se tu ritardi lui rimane in aria, se tu la togli subito lui non fa in tempo a entrare perché è piccolino. Quindi se devi giocare a guardare dove va non lo so se ti conviene. Se devi giocare a piccarlo ogni volta, basta che insegui il tempo.
I have 2 words for you. Robbie Seidel. Blockfest. This time, Cottafava moves the blocker, brushes it back across the body. Just starting to move the ball and have the arm swing to turn angles as well is the future of this sport. Oh, it's getting disco in here. Side out. Great song for Austria at the moment as they are siding out. Nikolai wants to get in on the blocking as well, but can't quite get the closure. Vala the service target. Vala sides out well. The drama. And we saw it last night. The stadium was rocking as Schützenhofer-Platuschnik came back against Tillman and Müller. I've never experienced anything like it. The place was on fire. Oh, Cottafava. You might block him once or twice, but he rises again here. Good pass into a good spot, very aggressive feet, and then hammering through. Runs nice variation. Seidel reckons he should have got him though. This is turning into a bit of a good one. Short serve to the sideline. Lots of movement there from Paolo Nicolai. Very, very late, trying to change direction of the ball and maybe catch out the Austrians, but 9-5 change of ends, all of the same. You see Nicolai and Cottafava with a coach from the federation. You don't see Carambula Rossi with a coach from the federation because they're not part of the federation's teams. Miss serve, maybe some adrenaline creeping in. Vala has been served as of late, but Seidel's back in the game. Maybe it's one way to disrupt the blocking of Seidel. Great touch from Cottafava. 3-ball. Where's this one going from Austria? They're going to keep it high and close. High off the hands again. Nicolai is there. Back set. Philip Vala. Knuckle to the line. 2 knuckles in a row. It's a really good break from Paolo Nicolai. He knows that Vala's coming in on an angle, so he breaks a soft shot. But it is an error from Paolo Nicolai. And maybe they have been shaken slightly here. Austria absolutely flying. And listen. Nice pad away. For the father. Very, very relaxed here as Seidel stays into the cross-court angle. Philip Valle looking for that soft shot to the line, just sweeping up on the fall very, very well, but it's just too delicate from Kodafava. It's a great swing and it's a good serve. This is exactly what Paolo Nicolai can do. He's got the fastest serve in the world. Over 120 Ks. Serves rockets, that man. Valle the target now. Sweeping up the line. Kodafava. And in transition, he's dangerous, isn't he? We were talking about the big fellas in the world, the likes of Blauer, Van der Velde, when they make a dig, usually they can turn it into gold. And that's Kodafava at 6'4", just hitting one straight down the guts. And in the game, Italy just 1 point behind now. Had 3 wins with Jakob Windisch, who's now playing with Dal Corso on the World Tour. 2 big players playing together again from Italy, but chance to get one back, and big, heavy rip from Philip Valle. No digging that one, young man. Couple of knuckles in a row again. We're 1 away from the technical. The Beach Volley Vikings await the winner of this one. The world champions Anders Mol, Christian Soren playing alongside a team in great form, having come second in Agadir on the Challenge Tour, Henrik Moe and Matthias Berntsen. Going late here, Austria and everything they're doing, they can't show the same picture twice really at times, and just making Kodafava use a bit of guesswork here, but it's another jumping into the angle play with the defender moving late into the line. Tech timeout, 1 point game. Italy have worked their way back here because, as you know, they're a few behind. Well, here we go, the last game of the evening. Italy have developed very quickly on the Pro Tour, up to 5th in the world already. But Robbie Seidel has found his blocking form this evening. But is it going to be enough to beat the Italians? The crowd, tremendous throughout the day, but it just feels that at night this place goes off. Serve, this time Valle, and Nicolai is in the game. As soon as Austrians start passing off the net, Nicolai is too shrewd and he'll make the right moves at the correct time. This time he's low and he's almost forcing the late turn from Valle to the sideline. Have to fix the pass here, Austria. Kodafava with a bit of a hybrid serve. Yes, from Seidel. Runs the back set and just turns it back sharp. That's a tough swing from Seidel. He's facing so much on the diagonal. To turn that one back, the arm has to be good. It is really good. Look at the elbow, the extension of the arm, the turn of the wrist. If you don't open up, you don't have the ability to turn the ball. Oh, sometimes the fast tempo goes a bit wrong, but as long as you're prepared to make the right decision, and there's a little bit of a delay and a high arm from Kodafava, and it's good enough. the fans just won't give it a rest. Have a look at those LEDs in the background, bright red. Maybe it's just worked because it's completely changed the lighting in the stadium, and with that, the toss of the ball from Paolo Nicolai has gone with it, but wow. It's just lit up in here. Colafather put to the floor, side out surely, no, what a turn. Seidel sees everything, doesn't he? With a knuckle to the line, is it in or is it out? It goes the Italian's way, but Seidel putting on an exhibition here at the net because he has to jump, have a look through the net, keep an eye on Colafather, see the knuckle, feel the play that's happening in front of him, and then land and turn, and then the touch from there is sensational. Austria are playing out of their box. I mean, I know that the scores are tied, but they really are bringing the heat. Colafather out the back, Seidel Valle need this one to send it to a third set. And imagine if Austria do this in 3 and we go to a golden set, my word. We'll be here till midnight. It's been a long old action-packed day, but this crowd wouldn't be able to handle it. Don't think this commentator would either, but Robbie Seidel might just be taking this into his own hands. The crowd are giving it as well. Big performance from Robbie Seidel so far in this second set. 4 blocks maybe. Nicolai knows that set's gone a little bit tight. And again, I have no idea what the crowd is singing, but I love it. It's away from the body from Colafather. It's not the first time that Valle's been beaten by that short one. Great brush away from the body as well, because he's starting to turn to the line, and you'd think from there that he's going to turn it and play the high line, and maybe he just sold that to Valle before playing the ball on the cut shot, but Nicolai one behind. They need a break though here. Seidel Valle, if they side out the whole way through this phase, then they're going to win this set, but Valle is cooking. Showing a lot of cross. It's a double-up play from Paolo Nicolai, jumping in front of the defender, trying to bait Valle into that cross-court swing and then dive in front of it, but no, not taken from Valle. It's fast play. Big play from Colafather, isn't it? When he passes like this, this offense is going to cause every team in the world danger. It's just when he starts to pass off that they're going to have some problems, but I mean, everybody on the Austrian team shifting to the line as quickly as possible, but to no avail. But also not actually think that Seidel's jumping into the angle there, and we've seen Colafather go wrist away so well so many times this year that no surprise that they're jumping into the angle, and all of a sudden there's a missed side out at a clutch time, and they've opened the door again for Italy. And it's a similar swing from earlier for Philipp Valle, because passes off the net, comes in on angle and really tries to work that ball back across the body with a little bit of extra, sort of like Clemens Wickler does so well. But 16-all. Paolo Nicolai, and come of the hour, come of the man. So low, but also so aggressive with that outside hand.
Schneller, schneller, langsam über ihn drüber, keine Chance. Ja.
Two missed side outs in a row.
Okay, immer. Die ersten 2 werden genauer, Sideout und langes plattes Service auf den Kleinen.
Game 8. Almost every tie going to the golden set today. The Austrian fans have enjoyed every moment of this. Kodafava serving. Reverse play moving. Seidel this time, and he finds the defender. Is it a 2-point game? Surely no. The turn and burn is unreal from Robbie Seidel once more. Paolo Nicolai facing angle, pats to the line. And it's getting closer for the Italians here. You make that a run, a 3 missed side outs in a row for Italy. Oh, sorry, for the Austrians. And they're off the hook. Change of ends. But really, the situation has changed, as when Kodafava started serving, it was actually Italy that were 1 down and needed a break. They got that break, they got another couple, and now it's Austria at the same end in the same situation. Valle with 3,000 fans egging him on, serving for the Austrians. Kodafava running the back set fast. Robbie Seidel! What a set he's having! He's just lit a match! Taking the off-body swing 99% of the time. He is in the right place at the right time, Robbie Seidel. 18-all, Kodafava doesn't make it. You can hear the crowd. Can Austria take the lead again? Yes, they can! Seidel Volley. What are we watching? 3,000 Austrians loving every touch of this. 1 down to 1 up. Are we going to 3? Just as it looked like the Italians had this signed, sealed, delivered. Seidel Valle just dig deeper than ever before. Stick a fork in me. I am done. Free ball. Kodafava's just lost the pass. Good serving from Austria. Kodafava is there again. Hurry up offense tempo. Oh, net touch somewhere, this time against Valle, who's not been at the net all game, but then he gets his way in. The fast tempo transition play is outstanding from Italy. And you just see it's not all about killing the ball. The pressure that they put on Valle here on the cut shot, keeping the ball low. The bump set from Nicolai, superb. $19-all, big pressure on Philipp Valle, and he delivers for set point for Austria. This place is going to erupt if Austria win this point. The commentary box is shaking. Kodafava just leaks the pass a little bit straight. They keep it fast though, and the side out is good. And this place is pumping. Absolutely pumping. Side out for another set point. Seidel goes to the line. When Italy expect the hammer, Robbie Seidel caresses the ball over the reaching Paolo Nicolai. Couple of steps and a low base jump from Nicolai surpassed. This is on another level. Kodafava siding out, stay in the set, and Robbie Seidel takes it to 3. Yes, yes, yes for Robbie Seidel. The faster tempo from the Italians sometimes force their hands offensively. And when it does, Robbie Seidel is there to do some serious damage. Just when you think there cannot be any more twists and any more turns. 22-20. Austria were a couple down at the end of that one as well. But the crowd, the adrenaline, I don't know. Take it to 3. The funny thing is if they win this one, we go to a golden set. Kotofarva Nikolai would be my guess. Seidel Voller at this performance would be my guess as well. Completely different makeup of a team, isn't it, than Plistau Semakora. Seidel Voller have got this place erupting. I said it would. What an evening for beach volleyball in Austria. High off the hands, Kotofarva's done well early doors, but they just seem like they're working perfectly as a team at the moment. Seidel Voller, and they're getting all of these robs of the green. It must be tough for Italy out there. They've opened the door and Seidel Voller are just barging through it, trying to take everything, including the kitchen sink here. Kotofarva through the middle. And look at Paolo Nicolai. Everyone goes silent and all of a sudden goes from 3,000 people singing to just Paolo Nicolai cheering on his own. Nicolai's jump serve. 2-ball, turning, what a swing. Philip Voller, honestly a great play. The spin serve, what they know here is that Paolo Nicolai is having to run through, so just speeding up the offense, but to do that on a spin serve as good as Paolo Nicolai's, and also make sure the pass is stable and the arm is good, is superb. Austria, the last 20 minutes or so have been great value for this situation. The question now is, can they step in to these moments and conquer Paolo Nicolai and Samuele Kotofarva, and in turn take it to a golden set? No messing around from Paolo Nicolai. He says, this is my playground. The Predator. Ace from Samuele Kotofarva, and all of a sudden there's a little bit of breathing space for Italy. Great service pressure, 2 in a row. It's not Nicolai's jump serve, it's Kotofarva's that's doing some damage here for the Italians, 5th in the world. This time Voller gets his body behind it. It's a good tempo and it's a nice roll over the top. Just listen. Every single time Austria score, it's impressive, the crowd. For these moments, everyone in the crowd fully focused on the action. Samuele Kotofarva keeps it by 2. Again, the fast offense. We saw that last time. We saw him go to the line on that quick offense and he got absolutely stuffed. This time he goes through the seam. There's a big spread block in the end. It's straight through the hands. Field goal on Seidel. And it's a smart block really, because Seidel knows that Kotofarva loves going to both sidelines, so then in turn he opens up the big spread block. That's a great swing from Voller on the flip side. Great game. Really entertaining stuff. Codafava again, this time running quick and back, and every time he just loves that swing. Coach is off, absolutely flying here. Italy, 6-4. He loves this crossbody off the fast set, doesn't he? Seidel's like, good swing. We'll give you that one, big fella. There's some great outfits. Mr. Blue Hat enjoying it. Samueli Codafava's serving. Has for me been the difference in this final set. He's gone straight down the middle now. Make that his second ace, but also he's had moments of brilliance.
Er hat jetzt 3 Bälle sehr gut in die Mitte getroffen. Er hat jetzt viel geschlagen. Wenn er viel schlägt, ist Frage der Zeit, bis du ihn blockst, ja? Also, gehen wir konsequent.
Really great serve from Codafava post timeout. Chest dig, but Robbie Seidel high into the cross court. Nobody enjoys playing the defense from that height there. This is tension. We've seen it before that in the last set, Austria 2 points down or so. Codafava, can he hang out and side out for the next 15 minutes or so? Nikolai, so supportive. I mean, if you're a young up-and-coming superstar, it's fantastic to have the likes of Paolo Nikolai supporting you through it, but also treating you as an absolute equal out there. He knows what Codafava has in him. Great pass, dummy 2-ball, not the 2-ball. Oh, fake! Where's Paolo Nikolai gone? Because Robbie Seidel has just lost him. Dummy run to the back set. Nikolai brought the bait, and then boom, wide to the stick. Love it. Bold strategy from Austria. Very calm from Codafava. As we said, if he sides out, if he can hold his nerve here, the 24-year-old, then they have this covered. Just hooking it back into the cross-court angle. Spin serve again. Vala. Oh, Paolo Nikolai. We've seen the double-up play earlier on this evening. We get another treat here. Have a look into the angle, super late, the inside hand. Look at the hand from Nikolai. Great finish. (6-10). 5 will do it for the Italians. Austria, desperation at the moment, but that turn every time off the net. Vala has gone for that play. This time it's successful. And I mean, whatever the final is, it looks like Italy at the moment, but the way that Seidel's been playing, you never know what's coming. It could be 3 or 4 blocks from Robbie Seidel. This time he's beaten on the sharp one. But we're going to have a fantastic Final Four tomorrow regardless. Austria have been absolutely class in both games this evening against Italy. Pristaus Emakora took Karambula Rossi super close, lost in 3. Looks like lightning may strike twice here as Philip Valla is the target. Reverse play, chop shot, Codafava. Both Italians on the sand here. Right side this time, change of scenery for Philip Valla, and he crushes the ball into the angle. That's one. Love the crowd shot. And if there's one man feeding off all of these vibes, it's Robbie Seidel out here this evening. High from Codafava. And in turn, this coolness and the consistency that we spoke about has really been evident so far. Maturing all the time, Samuele Codafava. Nicolai seals the deal almost for Italy here. 13-8. Now is the low moving. What a play that is from Paolo Nicolai, who's reinvented himself over the years to go lower in the block, to be more dynamic. The way he's setting, he's evolving all the time. Paolo Nicolai, and it's fantastic to see. To the line, what a scoop. Reverse knuckle, another knuckle in the end for Seidel Valla. Chance off the head of Codafava. They're battling here, Austria. They're doing their country ever so proud. Great ambassadors for Austrian beach volleyball. They need some aces though, don't they? Fast to the pin for Nicolai, unstoppable. Absolutely undiggable. And it's match point for Italy for a place in the gold medal match. This from Nicolai, just an absolute cannon. Austria siding out. Oh, Codafava, what a dig. But too heavy from Valla on 2. They need a miracle here, Seidel Valla. But you never know, in this stadium at this time, they might just get one. Second match point, block for Robbie Seidel. Fire me up. One saved. Third match point for Italy, but Austria still need 3 breaks. It's a mountain to climb, especially in the form of Samuele Codafava. And is there a touch off the block? Challenge from Italy. You can look at Robbie Seidel here. I think you can tell he knows there's a touch off of the hand here. This will tell us everything. Yes, a big touch off of the left hand of Robbie Seidel. And I think we know who's playing in the gold medal match. Nicolai celebrating, Codafava celebrating as well. Will there be a rematch of Italy versus the Vikings for the gold tomorrow? I think we already know what's coming. We saw the touch. There it is again. clear as day. Italy are through to the gold medal match. You have to feel for Austria. They have been superb here this evening in the Red Bull Beach Arena, but at the same time, Kotafava, Nikolai in great form this year. High fives all round. And Austria, just like they did in the women's competition, will play for bronze here tomorrow in the men's as well. Hugs all round. Carambula Rossi certainly did their job earlier on as well. Teamwork making the dream work for Italy. Austria being defeated here 2 matches to 0, and it caps off an incredible day of beach volleyball at the Red Bull Beach Arena. Robbie Seidel, what an evening he's had. Same as Philip Valle, Maurice Pristaus and Martina Makora, also playing fantastic beach volleyball. The fans have had a wonderful day. We've all had a great day in beach volleyball in paradise. And we get to do it again tomorrow. Well, there it is, confirmation. Austria superb, but just short at the final hurdle. Italy have won 15-11 in this absolutely, well, memorable game. I'm running out of words to describe it. There are the stats, blocks 9-8. I mean, Seidel's up there with Nikolai. Errors not far off, just 3 more. Maybe that's the difference for Seidel Valle. The winning attacks, not much either, and the service pressure higher, you could tell, double jump serving for the Italians. And there you have it. Our gold medalists have been, or our gold medal matches have been confirmed. It's going to be Anders Moll, Christian Soren back up against Paolo Nicolai and Samuele Kotafava, a game that the Vikings lost earlier on in the competition. You have to feel for Martin Olenak. Been out there for some time now coaching. But tonight was all about the Italians. They will play Norway. Matthias Bernsim waits with Henrik Moll for Carambula Rossi again. Nikolai Kotafava and the Vikings will be some game. Brouwer Musen and also Van der Velde Varenhorst will play Austria for the bronze tomorrow. That will also be a lot of fun. The only 2 fixtures tomorrow as the women's competition came to an end earlier, where we saw a gold for Switzerland, a silver for Germany, and a bronze for Latvia. It's been an incredible day here in Vienna. 8 matches, and that is all we've got time for. Thank you so much for joining us, but from me, Louis Lett, and the rest of the brilliant team, we'll see you tomorrow.